Hey family and friends. Well, my mom wanted me to be funny, so I'm going to go over my bug out bag here that we went on the hike with. So people didn't know what I have been asking and what to get or what they should have, so I'm just going to go over what I had on the last hike. So here's my pack. It's a Kelty 80 centimeter pack. And everything goes inside of here. It's waterproof. On the bottom here I got my bedroll, and I just put this on there. It's got a MOLLE system on the bottom here, so I just made these straps, and that's what I strap my bedroll to. Now I've got a pretty big sleeping bag. It's big because I like to feel roomy. I can't stand the mummy bags, so you know, you can get them sleeping bags like this big, but this fits in the first thing. I put it in the first thing in the bottom of my bag, and then all my stuff stacks on top of it. I've got my canteen with a steel carabiner. I've got some camouflage face mask, hat, some gloves, my shirt, some underwear and socks, and I've got a poncho, small rain poncho, and then I've got a small pair of waterproof pants. Now for cooking, I have a little can of sterno that I carry in here. I've got a little sterno stove, and it's been used. Works pretty good. Works really good for the little mess kits. For the mess kit, I just have like a standard BSA scouting mess kit that I had when I was a scout. Picked up at Walmart for like $6. One of these indestructible forks, and these things work good. They have a little pot in them. They have a little handle you turn around. Have a plate and a little frying pan built into them. They work great. Some hot chocolate that I took, some little hand foot warmers that I've had laying around, wet wipes, roll of toilet paper, and I've got two Leathermans. One is just a cheap little knockoff Leatherman that I just have floating around, and then I have a good Gerber that Brother Jensen gave me, Warren Jensen, like 12 years ago before I even left for New York. And I've had this the whole time. I've sewed on straps on it so I can carry it concealed and have it this way so it's not hanging down on my belt loop. And you can run this through. On one of my packs I had it to where I could run it through, and it's just hanging on my shoulder pack like this. So I'm going to come around over here. Chapstick. This is in one of my little, I always have chapstick. Handheld GPS. For fire starting, I have Strike Anywhere waterproof matches, a little emergency candle, and I have flint and steel. So that's what I have for that. Now for lighting, I have a LED light that goes on your head. I've got a high lumen discharge light, and I've got a glow stick for lighting. For emergency stuff, I have a handheld crank radio. It has all the 7 weather stations on it. You get AM, FM. Has a light on it, and also it has a USB port so I can charge my cell phone or anything like that. You know, so you can get your chargeable flashlights. You can charge your own flashlight on the little generator built in. It works awesome. I was able to get music out there when we were out on our last hike. Got some camel face paint. I've got like 100 feet of paracord here. I've got survival wire, and this is a little mini wire. It's like 700 test. And there's over like 160 feet on this little roll. It's awesome. And I got this for like $2 at a little survival store. Roll of electrical tape. This stuff's priceless. I used it on our little hike for some stuff. We've got 2 different knives here that I just have. You know, stuff's cheap. If you're a lot of guys like me that they have a junk drawer. You have a junk drawer in your house where it seems like everything just kind of ends up in this junk drawer. Well, I raided that thing and found half the stuff with the little pocket knives and utility stuff. I found half of that stuff, little flashlights, in there. So that's what I'm using to keep it cheap. Got my water purification system. This will do up to 500 gallons. And then for food, I've got 3 MREs, so that's 1 day's worth of food. I've got Mountain House dehydrated food, 2 cans of Vienna sausage, salt and pepper, which I couldn't go without. And then I've got these cans here that are sealed, waterproof, and airtight. This one's filled with white rice. And I just wrote on here 1 cup of rice equals 2 cups of water. And so there's over a pound and a half of rice in this thing. And this is a pound of pinto beans. So, you know, you can pack as much water as you can, but you know, I have the 1 canteen. I have a Camelback built into my bag that holds 90 ounces, and then all the little doodad and other pockets, I'll put tons of bottled water in there. But when you're bugging out to some place here in Arizona, you're probably going to be going to a place that has water to be more sustainable. Let's look at my first aid kit. Now this is a generic first aid kit that I got for Christmas for my dad, and then I added just a ton of stuff to it. So let's come up close and look at what's in my first aid kit. I added a bunch of stuff to this. Ibuprofen, I added fingernail clippers, athletic tape. This stuff sticks to anything and is very strong. You know, some medical kits come with a little bit of that adhesive cheapy tape. Medical scissors, rubber gloves, Q-tips, and then I added in water purification tablets too. There's the iodine tablets, and they're you know, these are only good for like 6 months to a year or whatever, so change those things out. Got tons of different little get Zyrtec allergy medicine for me because I love that stuff. Quick clean wipes, that comes with it. I've got blood clotting agents that I bought separate and put in here in case you have a really bad cut, and your standard band-aids and stuff. And then I found online a place to order sutures. So I have 4 sets of sutures in here to give yourself stitches, and these ones are each one's 27 inches long. So that goes kind of hand in hand with that. Got anti-diarrheal stuff in case you know you're going to be eating stuff out there that, you know, maybe when you shoot something or whatever, who knows what could happen. So it's good to have some different extra medications, some cold and flu medication, some more medical tape, just stuff that you think you're going to need to put in there that would make your time out there a little bit better is what I put in there. Some extra bigger pads, you know, stuff like that. But this is basically my 72, my bug out bag, not my 72-hour kit, and everything will fit in this bag. So, and it's heavy. When it's all done, this pack with the water and everything weighed over 50 pounds. And then that's not included your gun or whatever else you're going to be packing too. So it is quite heavy, but this is what I have, and I think I could do quite well with it. So this is just my version of what my bug out bag is. So hope this helps you in putting yours together. And once again, our next bug out hike is on March 8th and 9th. So if you're down to go, let me know. I just want to give a shout out to LDS Prepper. Thanks for helping me out. Thanks for all your information that you have, and I appreciate it. I'm signing out. Thanks.